So I'm going to do a video on adding fractions with unlike denominators. So let's say that I have 3/8 plus 1/4. My denominators are not the same, so I cannot add right now. I need to make my denominators the same. So something that 8 and 4 can both go into is 8. If I don't know what to use for my denominator, I count by this number. I count by the smaller of the two numbers. So I list the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm going to stop. If I listed my multiples of 8, I would say 8, 16. But I can see that 8 is a number that they both have in common. So I'm going to use that as my denominator. Over here, I did not change the denominator, so I don't have to change the numerator either. Over here, I did change the denominator. I multiplied 4 by 2, so I must do that to the numerator as well. 1 times 2 is 2. When I'm adding fractions, I add across the top. 3 plus 2 equals 5, and I keep the denominator. My answer is 5/8 because I cannot reduce this fraction. This fraction cannot be simplified, so my answer is 5/8. Let's try that again. Sometimes I have numbers that don't match. For example, if I have 2/5 plus 1/3, 3 cannot go into 5, so now I have to list my multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, I'm going to stop at 21, and now I need to list the multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, oh, 15. I hit a number that also is in common with the multiples of 3. So I listed the factors and I found that I listed the multiples and I found that 15 is a common multiple. The common denominator is going to be 15. Now I multiplied 5 by 3 to get 15. So I must multiply the top by 3. 2 times 3 is 6. I got 3 to 15 by multiplying by 5. So I must multiply the numerator by 5 as well. 1 times 5 is 5. If I add across the top, my numerator becomes 11, and I keep my denominator. This fraction also cannot be reduced or simplified, so it stays 11/15.